We continue our epic journey to the northern parts of the high country, and this week delivers two unwelcome surprises for us.
We might not be going anywhere.
Now is probably not the best time to be filming.
Got a bolt, the bolt's completely gone.
Proudly brought to you by ICHECK TPMS.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode with Just Vanning It. We're in a bit of trouble. So, we based ourselves here at Mansfield RV Park, isn't it?
It's a great park.
Great park. We use this place because there's been a lot of rain up around Mansfield where we're going to be heading. So we've been based ourselves here for 2-3 days. Great park, donation camp. Met Laurie, guy that runs the joint, actually one of our followers. Hello Laurie. And beautiful toilets, put a donation in, dump point, drinking water.
They got a shower as well.
Got a shower, I think it's, what did old mate say, $1 for 2 minutes.
Yep.
Very clean amenities, lovely green grass. But we're about to leave, and this is where our video was supposed to start. And generally I take a walk around the caravan in the car, and this is very what we talk about a lot in our past episodes. And I've noticed something. Put it this way, we might not be going anywhere. Or my installation. So Billy Goat's Bluff truck, we don't know, but fortunately I've come around and I've seen something stick up, and that shock has come off here. And I tell you what, if I didn't see that, we would have pulled off. Now I don't know how long that's been like that for, but yeah. So in Mansfield there's a tire mechanical shop about 2 minutes down the road. I'm going to take the van back off the car. I'm just going to coach on down there and see whether they can help me out on this. Otherwise we're not going anywhere, and we don't know what we're going to do. Well, we were supposed to leave now to go to Mansfield, but yeah, let's not dribble too much. It's 4 o'clock, so I'm going to get the van back off. Sue's going to help me. Hello there, dear. And yeah, we were about to leave. And yeah, so these things do happen on the road. So
you know what?
I'm not panicked about it.
Good job for your walk around, love.
Yeah, so it just shows you walking around the car. But let's pop this van off quickly, and let me shoot down and see what they got to say. Oh, here we go. We got to drive really slowly down to the I don't know if I can do any damage, but the last thing we need to do is damage a shock, because it'll take us days to get a shock like that. Because I remember when I put them in, I had to order them from ARB. So here we go. We're just literally 200-300 meters away. So let's see what if Olmay can help me out on a Friday afternoon. I don't know. All right, so we're at Thompson Valley Mechanical Repairs. Not too far. Olmay's gonna jump in the car. He's gonna have a look for me and see whether we can if he's got a bolt. The bolt's completely gone, so I don't know if it's rattled loose on Billy Goat's Bluff or something like that, but they're going to jack it up and drop the diff so you can get the shock in. Something would have been handy when we did it, was having the hoist, but we didn't. So I don't know if it's my fault, but hey, could have turned out worse. Hey! Oh, 20 minutes and Olmay's had it fixed for me. What a top bloke to do it on a Friday afternoon. So now it's 4:20. I'm back up. We'll hitch that van, baby, and we're gonna head, and we're gonna keep our journey going. He says it shouldn't have rattled out. I don't know. It was my fault when I installed it. There were some comments saying that I should, make sure. And well, there you go, it's come out. Maybe Billy Goat's Bluff played a part of it, I don't know. But anyway, onwards and upwards from here. Now let's see if we can have a good run. There's a few storms brewing up around us. It's been that muggy today, which is, I'm not complaining about it at all. The weather lately, other than a little bit of rain that's been around, has been really good. Like the evenings in Victoria, I've got to give it to them. It's really, really good. So here we go, we're back. Let's hitch her home. Let's go, baby.
on a Friday night. We're in the car. One of the beauties about Victorian weather at this time of year is have a crack at this. We are literally able to get travel done into the night because the days are extended with the superb weather. Alrighty, so update, 8:30 and we've decided to call it a day for travel anyway. So we're pulling up in a little town. It's spelled Y-E-A.
Like, yeah.
So Derek's like, yeah. And I'm like, maybe it's yeah. We should check these things out on Google before we record. But it looks like it's at a country club where there's beer available. So Derek's one happy man and we'll see how we go.
Oh. How good is this? Beautiful. Well, this is it. Nothing flash. Check it out. Nothing flash. That is just gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, mate. In a place, I think we said yeah. Well, at least that's how we're pronouncing it. Because it's spelt like yeah. And yeah, it's not much. I did check this first, that it was hard before I just backed up on it. You just won't believe it, eh? This is my luck. I mean, come on. It's behind the pub. Sue's run in. We had to order our food. It's before 8:30. But yeah, this is what we're going to do for tonight. And then we're going to go in, have a feed. It's gotten quite late. I just said to Sue, what's the point of rushing for a change? Get up nice and early tomorrow. And then we'll knock on to camp. Camp's about 115 k's, we reckon. And that way we're gonna meet up with some friends that we've met on the road, and this is one of the reasons why we love doing what we do, is meeting up with people again on the road that we've met. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day in around Mansfield, I reckon. After a great feed in the pub last night, we're off to bed as we had an early start the next day. We've woken up and Sue's managed to sniff out a coffee a couple of 100 meters from where we've parked, and we are super excited for today. Well guys, we're about 10 minutes outside of Mansfield, so we've been going good this morning, up early.
Beautiful morning.
And road's pretty good, a little bit busy because it's a Saturday, but getting to Mansfield, we're going to put some fuel in the car, and then I don't even know how many kilometres we are away from camp. We're 51 k's away from camp, so maybe another 40 from Mansfield. And what we're going to do is we're going to get to camp, get set up, at least that's the idea, and then kick about around camp I think today, and then we're going to go and explore tomorrow. Now, some of the things that we want to do from here is Craig's Hut. I'm sure there's a few other things that there's to explore here, and then obviously we're catching up with some friends that we've met on the road, which is going to turn out to a pretty good weekend.
Now is probably not the best time to be filming because I think someone might not be in a very good mood. We were driving up the road here and droning, and he's actually crashed the drone. First time he's properly crashed a drone, and it's the big boy, the big expensive one. Oh, God, but he's crashed it on the roof. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it's a good thing it crashed on the roof. Just don't know what's happened. We're scared of heights as well, which is never a good thing. You alright? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Top of the panel.
Do you want me to pass you the GoPro up?
Holy shit.
What's happened?
Broke propeller. 3 propellers. Yeah. Oh, jeez, all broke.
It's alright, you can get spare propellers. Hopefully the gimbal's not damaged.
Yeah. Yeah, gimbal's damaged.
Is it?
Yeah.
How do you know it's damaged?
Well, look at it. Oh, maybe
No,
not.
it's just pull straight the gimbal when you push that button.
Right, I've got to get you this thing somehow.
Alright, I'll have to come up on the ladder. There we have it. The drone says replace or check propellers, collision detected, replace propellers before flying.
Yes.
Derek's retrieved the drone from the top of the van. Unreal, I think we were actually lucky that it crashed on the top of the van, but we'll have to see the extent of the damage when we get to camp. And he is currently getting drone number 2 up. So we literally just bought a DJ Mini, and funny sometimes how things happen. These Apple maps are great when you're traveling because they give you an indication of the road, but look at this down here. That is an absolute... I said to Derek, you've got a corner coming up. He goes, a corner? That's a hairpin.
Alright, here we go. This is that hairpin. Let's see how good the maps that it's just normal Apple maps. So like Sue just said, I'll watch that when you don't know where you're going as well. The road's good, like there's no, if it wasn't so windy, you'd sit on 60, 70 k's an hour. It's been really well looked after. So that's it. Holy dooly. We're going to have to take this wide.
The cruiser doesn't like turning.
It's probably not the best thing to do, but we'll take it wide. Oh, look at that, baby. Holy shivers.
Good one from the road up there.
That's pretty easy actually. I thought that corner gives you a lot of room, so there was cars coming, you could work it out like no dramas. It's not that you run out of road, but we're not far from camp, so I'm looking forward to it. We've bumped into some friendly followers in Mansfield, and one of them actually look after the parks here, and they said we're going to love it. So yeah, and got Flowing Creek, so it's pretty hot today, so I don't know, see how cold, I reckon the water will be cold. Alright, we've arrived at I think it's called Shepherd Yard Creek. Now, our friends have been camped up here for a night, Bernie and Carly. We met them in Mataranka, bumped into them in Lions Den Hotel when we were up doing Cape, and then again down in Newcastle last year. And well, they finally hit the road full time. And when we arrived here, I jumped in the car with Bernie because we're still hitched up. So if you just go up this road here, follow this road up, it's a pretty steep climb, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to do it. And we've gone over to the other side, and it's called Friar's Hut, and a little bit of a getting in might get a little bit dicky, but you see these things above us here, trees. It's great to have because it shades your caravan for the heat, but with that comes no solar and styling problems. Now when we went over to Friar's Hut, all open, so solar tick, styling tick. Now you must probably thinking, why styling? Well, Sue's got to work Monday and Tuesday. We want to try and be here for a few days. So Bernie's going to hitch up his van. He prefers that side as well. And we're going to climb up here very slowly, up with our vans over. I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay. And we're going to go and set up over there. Chill out for this afternoon. Bernie's got some firewood gathered for us. We'll have a nice fire, although it is quite warm. You must probably think we don't need a fire, but in the evenings it's just nice to sit around a fire, sink a few tins with friends and catch up with them. And then tomorrow we got some awesome stuff planned.
What?
Oh, it gets steep, baby. Yes. The tricky area is not to stop.
And also watch all the trees.
Watch the trees for a little bit of rubbing on the van. We don't want to scratch up the carbon fibre. I don't know how easy that is to fix.
I don't think you can.
But yeah, that's the it gets narrow a little bit further down. We'll just creep through. Like we always say, if you're unsure, Bernie had unhitched his car, so we drove in Bernie's car first. We don't just sort of, especially around the hard country, because we don't know the area at all, and you know, being the hard country with mountains and hills and stuff, you just know it's going to be windy, so and steep. So we just got to drive to the conditions. Don't be silly.
And you took a little exploratory drive.
Yeah, and you know, having the extra longer van, so 21-foot van, you know, you got to think about taking corners a lot wider. Is a little bit of a sharp corner coming up that we're going to have to maybe even Sue, who can get out, just navigate us around that one. So far so good, we're almost there. So
here's a big old tree. I reckon she'll be fine if dirt goes wide, but we'll talk him through. Alright, getting my steps up for the day. Oh, alright love, whenever you're ready. Alright, so we'll just take it nice and wide, and I reckon you'll be fine. Yep, beautiful. That's perfect, you've got plenty of space. What a nerd. And he's taking that one wide as well. Yeah, you got plenty of space on there. Your left wheel might go up a bit, but not too much. Take it slow. Yep, you're good. Job done. Here comes Bernie. Now I'll walk. Bernie's taking it like an absolute machine, not even slowing down for the corner. Didn't even slow down for that one, Bernie. Fry's Flat Campground is absolutely amazing. It is incredibly beautiful, green grass, surrounded by wildlife, and it borders a running creek. While Derek set up the campground, I didn't hesitate. Straight into my swimmers, and I popped down to the flowing creek for a refreshing dip. The water was pretty chilly, but it did give me a good wake up for the evening, and we headed up, lit a campfire, sat around, had a cold drink, and caught up with some good friends, Bernie and Kylie, who we met on the road a couple of years ago. This is actually the 4th time we've passed by, and it's exactly what travel's about. Meeting new friends, expanding your circle, catching up, chatting about things that you have in common, and having the opportunity to watch a gorgeous sunset together as the day closes. Thank you for supporting our small channel. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode.